first episode, but like this is like around the middle of the season, and I just got traded to the New York Mets. So I'm gonna customize everything first, and then I'm gonna play first game. listen to music doing this, man. I'm just gonna listen to music doing this.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Joe Ross gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First.
All right. That should be a good stream.
Delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. They'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Right fielder, Ryan Goodwin. Up.
In a high pop-up.
Just start from the beginning.
And this one.
Okay, here's how the...
Striding into the box, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Get halfway.
Robles is there, and he has it for the out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's not going to make it. Out at third. Riding in once again, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
This is skied into short left center. Robles waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Tomas Nido. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker over the inside. Now to the plate, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason...
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle next. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one.
Hitting off for the Mets, first baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. A ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Layton.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Johnny Layton.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. In now, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Cespedes aboard here at first with nobody out.
Yeah, this was hands a little bit longer. I might have to like cut it down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I do have the Nike on the same ball.
The 2-2 one more time. And this will be fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Despite their proximity in the standings, the Nationals have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
You know, D-Row, this isn't a must-win kind of situation near the halfway point of the season, but this is kind of where you find out if you're a contender or a pretender.
And you're setting a tone for what your front office is going to do come trade deadline. I mean, we're not at the beginning of the season right here. There's moves that can be made that can put you over the top if you continue to play well.
And that misses 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Your attention, please. Now batting, second baseman, Tony.
Now attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half. Sammy Solis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Number 25 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
I'll find it.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Washington scored a lucky 13 in this one. Steven Strasburg earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kenta Maeda was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRozan. Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next.
1 for 5, so that's pretty bad in the series, but just like that.
Tyler Skaggs starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Tyler Skaggs, one thing that you think of when you think of Tyler Skaggs, big overhand curveball. He's another.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 25.
He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season.
So striding in, Tyler Skaggs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-1-1.
He's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Nats.
First baseman, number 25.
Digging in now, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, I've been in a pretty bad batting slow.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping.
Standing in, Johnny Layton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
One.
The big boys will start driving in some runs.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, number 25. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
I don't know. I've been in a batting
So stepping in, number 25. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The Metropolitans came in here today to make a statement, and they're doing just that, jumping out to a big lead partway through this one.
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to... So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnny Layton.
Left fielder, Johnny Layton.
The 1-2. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, number 25, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
In the air now, out to right field. Corona is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only...
I actually thought I gotta get hit right there too.
Now at the plate, Patrick Corona, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 1 out, nobody on. ball toward the hole. Galvis has it on to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. At the plate, number 25. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone. Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Marshall Cortez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
Does LED do AIDS, man? I'm gonna be right back. So I'll take some of them. I'm in my Uber Eats. Sorry, I thought someone was on my apartment. YouTube, I'm back here with another video. I think it's gonna be my last and final video for like grinding wise. I think I'm still gonna play just to like pass my time and like maybe next season. But maybe by the next video, maybe my next season or towards the end, towards like postseason and everything. But yeah, we two games in the show now. We just won against
First opened back in 2000.
No, Washington, the Nationals. That's who it was. And right now we got.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 25. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hidalgo is off of first with 2 away. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Dan Mobley. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
One.
Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there.
Settling in now, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Mobley. And he makes the catch. But
I'll be right back.
second out. So striding forward now, number 25. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one, number 20. So coming to the plate, Rodrigo Hernandez.
Third baseman,
Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping up now, number 25. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 25 is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Severino Gonzalez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Lou Leffler hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. Left 7 and under.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The Marlins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Anthony Nishii, the right-hander. Digging in, number 25. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And it's fouled away. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The Fish have struggled to build momentum for most of the year so far, but they've certainly been firing on all cylinders of late. Guys, what allows things to start clicking for a team like this all of a sudden?
Yeah, Matty B, no doubt about it. Starting pitching is where the momentum is built. This lineup has the chance to pass the baton and get guys on base, but the way they're throwing the ball on the mound, they're giving themselves every opportunity to allow the offense to score a few runs.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Ro. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first two games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out.
Into the box, JT Riddle try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with two men out.
1-1-1.
Fielded by Galvis. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan.
Stepping into the box, number 25, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Come on,
to short.
come on,
Woodward
Deke.
gathers it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 25. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Run it
Hit
out,
out
run it
towards
out.
second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, number 25, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. It's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Come on,
Hit
beat
hard
it
on
out.
the ground. Make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder.
I'm going to finish this again.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The New York Mets get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Robert Gesellman earned his 9th win of the year. And as we jump into the ball game, we've currently got a runner at second with one gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, number 25, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that misses for ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Mobley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
That's one of those.
Leading off the inning, Rich Kessler, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now here's the pitch, and that's in there for strike one.
Objective number one right here is.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So digging in now, Rodrigo Fernandez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 is today's final. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz earns win number 7 on the season. Justin Nicolino couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 13 hits. With 1 error, they left.
Afternoon baseball now. Arlene Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the
Striding in, number 25, and he's a strong candidate. Avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Brasky leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now batting, Dan Mobley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dan Mobley.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 25 is there any potential trouble. Marlins leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now at the plate, number 25, a hit in. Two tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and
digging in, number 25. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Damn, cheap that's hard.
A wave and a miss. Tick behind a good fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 8th inning here from South Florida. As you get a look at the line score to this point, the hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Miami used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marlin Garcia wins his 3rd of the season. Lou Loeffler wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the Victoria.
Hey, what's up, Reveal? Can you guys hear me? You should be able to. Hey, what's up, Dick Orange? Yo, hold on. Let me check something out real quick, guys. Cause you should be able to hear me. Oh shit. Yo, type 1 if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me? Alright, thanks, bro.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
You guys play MLB or do you guys play COD? Because I was playing COD earlier, I just didn't know. I was feeling a little bit of MLB, so I was playing it. If so, if you do play, what team you guys play for? And what position? Thank you for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. Get a bad start, man. I'm gonna end this stream, guys. Thank you for everyone that came by. I appreciate it. I will for sure be grinding. Be playing tomorrow. Maybe Call of Duty. I'm not sure. Whatever I feel, that's what I usually play. Today I just felt like playing Mlb The Show. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, thank you. Comment and leave a like and everything.